And we can't believe that Labor Day is actually next weekend already. And as summer is coming to close, don't worry, there's plenty to do to keep us busy in the fall season.
That's right. Mr. Providence, Brendan Kirby joins us live now from Providence with a sneak peek of what we can look forward to. Good morning, buddy.
Good morning, Will. Good morning, Audrey. It is a beautiful day right here in downtown Providence. And if there are any artists out there who are looking for something to sketch, I think Brendan Kirby set against the skyline of Providence is perfect for your next piece of artwork. But that's not why we're here today. We are live at 195 District Park with one of our favorites. It's Kristen Adamo of the Providence Warwick Convention and Visitors Bureau. Good morning.
Good morning. You have the perfect day to be in the city.
Well, first of all, you're correct. Secondly, have you missed me?
I always miss you.
I've not seen you for a while, but it's always great to welcome you back to the Roadshow, Kristen. Before we get into what's happening, this space down here is just magnificent, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, people think of the cities and they don't think about green space, but Providence actually has plenty of green space. The Downtown Parks Network do a great job of activating them, whether it's music or food trucks or Lumina was a big hit this winter. So I think people forget that you can really enjoy nature here right in the heart of the city.
It really is spectacular, and when I texted Kristen, I said, we're right at the intersection of the park and the pedestrian bridge. You can't miss us setting up. And I see this area, Kristen, we've been down here for about a half an hour kind of getting things ready. People just bustling by, enjoying the pedestrian bridge, whether on foot, on their bikes. There's so much activity down here, which is a great thing to see.
Yeah, I think people, again, if you haven't been downtown in a while, you haven't been downtown. Yesterday I went to lunch and Ellie's, the new Ellie's Bakery was open. There's a pocket park right across the street from that. All of the stores were open. People were shopping. People were having a good time. And we're really, you know, the pandemic is so far in the rear view here, and there's just so many things to do.
Absolutely, and if people, you know, today is a beautiful day weather-wise, obviously, and as we kind of inch toward the end, the home stretch of summer, there's still plenty of summer left. There are lots of fun things happening down here. I saw a schedule of events, and there's really just no shortage of activities for people to enjoy.
Yeah, I think you make a night of it, right? You go to one of our restaurants. I mean, Providence, this is what I do. I promote Providence all over the world, and the first thing people ask me about after you is restaurants. So you really need to come down, have a good meal, and then enjoy a walk. I was at Baccaro, which is right over there, the other night, and I had a great view, and people were out laughing and having ice cream with their kids and playing in the park. So we really have a community feel down here, and if you're not coming out, you're missing it.
Absolutely, and it is so creative down here. People are just doing what it is they do, whether it's a restaurateur, any kind of an artist. Seeing this vibrant area, just the energy is something that's inspiring, but I really want to make sure we talk about some of those restaurants. You alluded to a few places you've eaten, but really, people have to come down here and experience the culinary scene of Providence. There's nothing like it.
No, I would do a dine around. I mean, there's so many good places, all within walking distance, which is another thing that people say. Right here on South Main, you know, you've got Baccaro and Otra. Downtown, you've got Gift Horse and Oberlin. There's a new Mexican place that is opening up that the chef was James Beard nominated. Gracie's is a classic. Trinity for brew. You know, there's just so much. And even on Sundays, like the Flea and brunch, or Brett Goldstein is at the P-PAC tonight. Go to Brett Goldstein, have dinner before or dinner after. He's doing a 10 o'clock show. So, I mean, you can really, that's what we're trying to encourage people to do. Don't just come downtown for one thing. Come downtown for everything.
Absolutely, and looking ahead before we know it, my favorites, the Providence Friars, will be back in action. You really can just make an entire evening out of it.
We have a huge sports lineup. You've got the Friars are coming back, the Bruins are coming back. We're hosting March Madness again, which is one of our favorite events. I just told you we had our first meeting for FIFA World Cup, which is coming in 2026. We are a great sports town, and that's why we get these kind of events, because we have a lot of fans that come out and support.
Outstanding. Well, Kristen, it is always a pleasure to welcome you back to the Roadshow. Thanks for being such a great champion for Providence. It's just always nice to see you.
Thank you, and you can visit GoProvidence.com. We've got all of the things.
I like this look right here for us.
I like it. We're like a sunglass commercial.
Our album drops soon. We're going to have much more from down here at the 195 District Park throughout the morning. Lots of fun things on the way. Back to you.
This morning in Providence. Now, for a city that is known for its culture and architecture, there's also a ton of parks within the downtown area that host events all year long. And Brendan joins us live from Providence now to tell us more about those parks. Hey, Brendan.
Hey, good morning once again, Audrey. It really is a beautiful morning down here in downtown Providence, and we are getting the scoop on this really stunning location, 195 District Park, and I am joined in this segment by two all-stars. Look at this double duo right here. Sarah Summers, Network Coordinator of the Downtown Providence Park Network, and Jacob Nathan, Park Manager of 195 District Park. Good morning, folks. Good morning. Great pleasure to have you here. Sarah, we shall start with you. Jacob, you're not off the hook. I want to know what's going on down here, but that network really is comprised of multiple locations. Can you tell our audience a little bit about the parks that make up this great network?
Sure. So we're here in 195 District Park, but the Downtown Providence Park Network stretches from the pedestrian bridge down to Water Place Park, and we really focus on this sort of riverfront area here along the river. So we work with a ton of really fantastic partners, including the 195 District Team, Parks Department, Downtown Improvement District, that are managing and programming these parks.
Which is great stuff, and really these parks are family friendly. We've been here for about an hour between, when the roadshow began and setting up. You see people of all ages enjoying these spaces, and really these parks need to be preserved, but they need to be enjoyed as well, don't they?
Exactly, yeah, we love these parks and we think they're an incredible asset for downtown Providence, so we just want to see people out here enjoying them, spending time here.
Any specific things that families can enjoy while they're at one of these parks, specific events, or is it just come and find out, learn as you go? What do people really need to know before they come down?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll let Jacob talk a little bit about everything that's going on here at District Park because there's just so much going on here all the time. But for the rest of the park network, we do other events. The Parks Department does other events. We have an event coming up on September 5th at Biltmore Park that's a celebration of Latino culture in Rhode Island. So we'll have bachata, salsa, flamenco dancing. Jesus Andujar is a salsa band who's playing, and we have a screening of Encanto. So that's going to be really fun on September 5th.
I've been working on my salsa moves, just letting you know. Avert your eyes when you.
Come on out and give it a try.
But Jacob, this particular space, it is remarkable the transformation that has taken place, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You must be so proud of what's happening, what's to come, what you've done. Really talk a little bit about where we are and what's going on down here.
Yeah, we really think of the space that we're situated in as this hub between the downtown and the historic east side, connected by this beautiful bridge here. I mean, as you can see, it's a really gorgeous spot along the river, and we really just try to make it a very actively programmed and vibrant space. We want to cultivate a sense that there's always something happening here.
And partnerships really make this thing all happen. Everyone working together, the community, businesses, as the expression goes, many hands make light work. When people come together, great things can happen, and that's what this is all about, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, we really want to make sure that this is a collaborative effort. Partnerships really help deepen programming. It helps get more people invested and excited in what you're doing. And it's really a way, too, that we can help ensure that we're creating a diverse array of content and that there are people from all over the city, all over the state that are accessing the space and doing things here.
And I'm going to show my age. I remember in high school when the highway went right above where we are right now. The transformation, the fact that we are standing right here where a major thoroughfare used to be is truly incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable. When I first moved here, the highway was here as well. I've been here long enough, maybe not long enough to really be considered a Rhode Islander. That has to be like 30 years or something, yes. But long enough to have seen that as well.
Well, we're lucky to have you, and we can't thank you both enough for joining us. Sarah, thank you for being with us as well.
Thank you so much.
Jacob, keep up the great work down here.
Thanks a lot.
You guys really will want to come down here and check out this amazing space. Really, if you haven't been down to 195 District Park, really do yourselves a favor. Come down, check it out, experience all that they have to offer down here because there are wonderful things happening, and we're going to learn even more later in the show. Back to you.
On the road this morning, we are learning about what's coming up in Providence as the summer days come to an end. Don't say it so.
Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so.
Now, the Providence Flea is a year-round market made of carefully selected small and micro businesses. And Brendan joins us live from District Park to tell us more about it. Hey, Brendan.
Good morning once again, Will and Audrey. It really is a spectacular morning down here in downtown Providence at 195 District Park, and it has been really a lot of fun just to experience this great location, to learn more all about how they arrived at this, new reality of this great park that's right here in the middle of downtown Providence, and really looking ahead to all that they have coming up, because you guys will really want to come down here to experience this for yourselves. But in our final segment, you've already seen she's got the coolest van in the world, but Maria Taco joins us now from the Providence Providence Flea. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for letting me get into the vintage van.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
I might need to borrow it for the weekend. But before we get there, Maria, and discuss the van, let's talk a little bit about the Providence Flea, what people need to know. It takes place right here, correct?
That's right. Every Sunday through September 15th. So we have 4 more Sundays starting this weekend, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We have about 75 local vendors, vintage artisans, makers, food trucks in this round right here. The Beer Guild Garden is open, and it's just a really great location.
Yeah, we've seen pictures of it. I've experienced it. Just the vintage nature of what you can find. I mean, it's really, you can find some real treasures at the Flea, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got everything from sports memorabilia to historical artifacts to vintage finds and housewares. It really runs the gamut.
And the Flea really captures the energy of the city. I mean, all these creative people, all of these, bargain seekers, if you will, people who love to thrift and find those vintage items. It's just a wonderful community, isn't it?
It really is, and it's just grown as the years have gone on, and moving from our old location across the river into the park has really just sort of accentuated that vibrancy of the community that we've created, and it's just great for the vendors. It's great for the city, we think, and we just love putting it on.
It really is, and whenever people come to the Providence Flea, I know they always just have so much fun. They tell everyone about it because it really is very unique and a lot of fun, and it's been around now over a decade, correct?
That's right. This is our 12th season, and we have about 350 active vendors this summer, and we hope to keep going.
That's what it's all about. Now, let's talk about this beauty right here. What do we need to know? A 62 Chevy Greenbrier, correct?
Yes, a Corvair Greenbrier. This is the new Flea mascot, the new old Flea mascot.
I thought I was in the running.
We'd love to have you too, Brendan. But yeah, it took 4 years to restore, and it was a COVID project. And then, I purchased it right before COVID. It needed a ton of work, and then everything shut down. So that really kind of extended the renovations, the timeline. But it's now complete, and we bring it to the Flea, and people seem to love taking pictures in front of it and talking about it and asking questions about it, and it's just a lot of fun to drive. Yeah,
I'm not just going to take your word for it. Like I said, I'd like to arrange, Maria, a drag race between this and the roadshow car. What do you say?
I'm up for it. This probably tops out at about 55. So with only 4 gears, you can't really go much faster than that.
But all kidding aside, it really is a great showpiece, and whenever people see that, they know the Flea is nearby, and it's really just something that brings smiles to people's faces, correct?
Yeah, it seems to, especially older boomers.
Right.
Male boomers love to talk to me about it, and prepubescent teens.
And let's step over here because our producer Megan pointed out you and I both match the van.
We match the van.
Well, Maria, a great pleasure to chat with you. Thank you for your time, and I know you are so very proud of the Providence Flea, and you really are to be commended for all of your great work. So let's keep it going another 12 years. How about that?
That sounds great. And I just want to thank the 195 District Commission for being such a great partner and landlord.
Absolutely. Now you got to move this before it's ticketed.
Yeah, that's right.
You all out there will want to experience the Providence Flea. You'll want to experience 195 District Park, just a gorgeous location. Come down here, check it out for yourselves. We'll have much more info posted at roadshow.com. Back to you.